Welcome to the Sunday final session of the UCSC February Invitational, brought to you by the UC Natatorium. For those of you still trying to go over the hockey game from this morning, that's okay. I think our swimmers here in a couple years will make us proud on the Olympic stage. And we also have Summer and Liendo for LA 2028, who I think will open a can of whoop on the Americans down in LA.
Event 37, girls 200 meters freestyle, 11 and under, A final.
All right, event 37, first final of the night, 11 and under, 200-meter final. These girls will have the honor of being the first to take strokes in anger tonight. A full UCSC field punctuated by Keanu in lane 5. And Keanu wins the Best Swag Award tonight. I saw them walking around with their Keanu team baseball caps, and they're looking sharp. UCSC, I think we need some baseball caps.
Take your marks.
Emma Tam, lane 1, Tara Armenian, lane 2, Isla Sadler 3, Grace Lee 4, Jessica Gerlitz 5, Taya Noss 6, Elizabeth Liu 7, Emery Bertuzzi in 8. And as we know with these young swimmers, a Sunday night's final session, anything can happen. Lane 4, Grace Lee with the early lead. Looks like she's going to turn about half a body length ahead of her Keanu competitor in lane 5. Those two swimmers in the middle are trying to string the field out, but you can draw a line across the other 6 lanes. Lee first to the turn, followed by Jessica in 5. And beyond that, we have about 6 swimmers all turning with about a second and a half of each other. Halfway. Grace Lee opening that half body length lead up to a full body length over Jessica from Keanu in 5. Lanes 2, 3, 6, 7, all turning together. And a battle here between lanes 1 and 8 as well. Grace leaning forward with clear water now. Stretching out that elastic. Jessica Gerlitz in 5 trying to hang on. But going to his last 50 is going to take a big effort to catch Grace Lee in lane 4. And look at the battle for the podium. Lanes 2, 3, 6, 7, all within a shout. And lanes 1 and 8 are going to turn into dead heat as well. Final 25 for Grace Lee. She came in with a 2:36. She's sitting into 2:20 now, trying to better that entry time. Final 10 meters. She's under the flags at a 2:31. And she's going to take a few seconds off. Jessica from Keanu with a 2:40 entry time, and she's taking 2 seconds off. And Isla Sadler in 3, really picking up that last 25 to take 3rd. Lane 6, Taya Noss touching in 4th. And a tight race here for the next place between lanes 2 and 7. And top of the pool, Emma Tam touching for 7th.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official.
A
Girls
final.
12 to 13, A final.
A final for 12 to 13-year-old girls. Nice mix of clubs here. 2 from Edmonton, 2 from Glencoe, 2 from UCSC, and 2 from the Okotoks Mavs.
Swimmers, please step down.
Look to have a scratch in lane 7. Ali Sue from Okotoks.
Take your marks.
Maddie Grewal in 1. Kaylee Thomas in 2. Bentley Moody 3. Erica Hadley 4. Megan Veneur 5. Gabrielle Key in 6. Lane 7 scratch. Janet Jaber in 8. As always, apologies for the pronunciations. And it's our Gator swimmer in 4, Erica Hadley, with about a half body length lead after that opening 50, followed closely by her teammate Bentley in 3, and the UCSC swimmer Megan in 5. Erica really attacking this opening 100. She really wants that open water between her and the rest of the field coming to the second half. Megan first to touch, but we have Erica first to touch with Bentley and Megan turning neck and neck in second and third. And we have Gabrielle Key in 6 also looking to pick things up and get back on terms with the leaders. Erica Hadley, Glencoe, lane 4, turning. She's got about 2 body lengths on lanes 3 and 4. They're going to have to put some work in and catch up to her. And Gabby in lane 6 really picking things up now, trying to sneak up into second or third position. Final 15 meters for Erica Hadley, Glencoe. She's going to take this one, but the battle for second, we have Glencoe in 3, UCSC in 5. It will be Glencoe getting in there. UCSC swimmer touches for third. And Gabby with a good effort to bring things back, finishes up in 4th. Lane 2, Kaylee Thomas from Edmonton came with a 2:55. Let's see if she can better that tonight. 2:55 entry time. 2:51, 4 seconds off. Lane 8, we had Janet from the Mavs came with a 3:02 entry time, and she's going to go 2:55. So 7-second PB on a Sunday night.
Swimmers, please
And
clear
Maddie
the
in
pool.
1, right around her personal best.
Results on the board are official. Girls 14 and over, A final. Take your marks.
A final, 14 and over. Chloe Van Meenen, Mavs in lane 1. Anna Ducalo, lane 2 from UCSC. Emily Clark, lane 3. Edmonton Keano. Madison Miko, lane 4, Mavs swimming. Georgia Beretti, UCSC in 5. Favita Sharif, UCSC in 6. And Kiera Diaki, Mavs in 7. And a good battle in the middle of the pool through that opening 50. Lanes 4 and 5 touching together. Nice underwater from the UCSC swimmer, puts her just ahead of Mavs in lane 4. And a tight field behind that. Coming into the halfway turn, we have UCSC in 5, Okotoks in 4, Edmonton in 3. And keep an eye on lanes 6, 7, and also lane 2. They've all increased their cadence here, trying to get back on terms. But it's still UCSC in the middle of the pool with a slight lead over Mavs. Madison to Mavs in lane 4 has pulled equal with the UCSC swimmer. They're going to turn again. Who is it on the underwater? UCSC again using that underwater to get that slight lead, to get a little bit extra. But it's still Calgary, Okotoks, and Edmonton. 1, 2, 3. All right, time to sprint for home. UCSC really picking up that kick. Look at the Edmonton swimmer at the top of your screen, lane 3, just behind all day. Isn't going to quite get there for a second, but really moved up that last 25. Battle for 4th, lane 6, lane 7. UCSC with a bit of a lead. Okotoks reaches. Calgary's going to take that. Chloe from Maverick Swimming up in lane 1, came in with a 2:58 entry time. Seeing if she can take something off that tonight.
Swimmers, please clear the pool.
Maybe it came up for you, didn't come up for me, but a 2:58 entry time, so hopefully she's able to knock something off that.
Results on the board are official.
Event 38, boys 200-meter freestyle, 11 and under, A final. Take your marks.
Event 38, a final for the 11 and under boys. Lane 2, Nikin Ekbari, UCSC. Lane 3, Elliot Lee, UCSC. Ivan Starkarv, lane 4, UCSC. And Erev Singh, lane 6, UCSC. And Ivan in lane 4 is not waiting around. Takes that opening 50 to 35 second. Clean water behind him. The Ivan Starkarv train's left the station. No one else is getting aboard that. He has 15 meters left on this opening 100. He came with a 2:34 entry time. And halfway through, he's turning at about a 1:16. So he's on pace to better that. Back down the field, it's Arav Singh, lane 6, UCSC, holding on his second position. 100 meters left for this young swimmer. Followed closely, though, by lane 3, and that's Elliot Lee, and also Nikan up in lane 2. So Ivan's out in front, but lots to play for behind him. Arav in 6 had the lead coming to that halfway point, but it really looks like Elliot Lee up at the top of the pool, lane 2, trying to pick things up. His coach is waving at him, trying to get things going and sneak into that second place. And this battle for seconds really heating up now. Arav Singh in 6, still out ahead, but Elliot Lee up in 3. Closing. Middle of the pool, Ivan Starkov, 2:34 coming in. Just over that, but to be anywhere close on a Sunday night is always a great thing. And Nikan up in lane 2 off for his final 50 meters. Second place battle. Arav Singh still has that lead. I think he stretched it a little bit that last 15 meters. He's first to turn. Final 20 meters for Arav. Elliot Lee, top of the pool. Picking up that kick, picking up that cadence. But he's going to run out of space. Arav Singh, second place. He had a 3:26 entry time, 5 seconds off that. Top of the pool, Elliot Lee came in with a 3:24, and he's right around that again tonight. And Nikan blasted this final 25. That's how you finish, boys.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official. Boys, 12 to 13, A final. Take your marks.
Battle of Alberta in the pool for the A final, boys 12 to 13, 200 meter freestyle for Edmonton, for Calgary. Ian Jin 1, Carlo Baggio 2, Tristan Cox's Ills in 3, Artem Nahoda 4, Aaron Zhang 5, Kale Hegedus 6, Dominique Argart 7, Liam Fung in 8. Aaron Zhang, your early leader. He's about a half body length over Artem in lane 4 and Kale Funkiano in 6. Off that last wall is Artem Nahoda, UCSC in lane 4. Really worked that underwater and came out in the lead. So he's now taking over from Aaron as they come under the flags, turning with the halfway. Kale Hegedus, Keanu swimming those last 5 meters on that last 25. He really picked things up, and now he's taking the lead early in this final 100 meters. Just with that other wall, though, Artem's really working those underwaters, using that to his advantage, using that to get out ahead. Final 50. Artem in 4 with the lead. Kale from Keanu 6th and 2nd, and Aaron Janger early leaders fall into 3rd. And look at Tristan up in lane 3. Great back half here, and he's really moving up the field. Final push for home. Arden's put those underwaters to use on every wall. First place under the flags, first to touch, second to Kale in 6, and it is going to be lane 3 coming out of nowhere that last 50 meters to take 3rd. Lane 6 may have won this swimming, but Artem's underwaters had him win the race.
Swimmers, please clear the pool.
Liam Fun came with a 3:09, and he's going to better that on a Sunday evening with a 3:07.
The results on the board are official. Boys, 14 and over, A final. Take your marks.
Final for the 200 free. Boys 14 and over. Landon Mikkel Mavs in 3. Daniel Hool, UCSC in 4. Samuel Urvia, UCSC in 5. Reese England, Mavs in 6. So 2 dinos in the middle, flanked by 2 Mavs on the outside. Daniel Hu in lane 4 came with a 2:13 entry time. Samuel in lane 5 came with a 2:16 entry time. So the battle for first is going to be in the middle of the pool. Well, let's keep an eye on all these personal bests as these guys finish off the 200s for us. Daniel, Samuel, 4 and 5. Turning in unison. Final 100. Daniel out slightly after the underwaters. Our 2 Mav swimmers here. Lane 6 next to turn, that's Reese England. And Landon up in lane 3. Final 50 for middle of the pool. No one's taking control of this now. Let's see who attacks the last 50. Daniel in 4, really picking things up. Daniel in 4 really picked things up. This last 50, picking up the cadence. He's going to touch first. He had a 2:13 coming in. He's going to touch at a 2:10. With Samuel 2:16 entry time, he's going to touch at a 2:12. So personal best in the middle of the pool. Our 2 Mav swimmers came with a 2:44 for Landon, 2:50 for Reese. So let's give them a cheer and see if we can break personal bests in all 4 lanes. Looks like it's going to be Landon. Oh, no. Well, that's too close to call, but
Swimmers,
2:46,
please clear the pool.
2:47. So personal best all around tonight.
The results on the board are official.
Event 39, girls 100 meters backstroke. 11 and under, A final. Take your marks.
The next three events up, girls A finals in 11 and under, 12 to 13, and 12 to 13. We'll also have a B final. A final here, 11 and unders. Claire McClurgan 1, Elsa Ramadan in 2, Erin Chung 3, Madison Benzel 4, Tara Orivian in 5, Aylin in 6, Sage in 7, and Mavis Lee in 8. A Madison Benzel, early lead over body length at the turn. And she's going to pop up at the flags with about a body length over lanes 3 and 5. Madison looking very smooth in the middle of the pool. She's got clear water coming home. But the battle for second is alive and well. Looks to be between lanes 3 and 5. But lane 8 really trying to pick things up when they're taking spots fast. Ooh, tight finish for second, and the rest of the field behind them all coming in close, close.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official. Girls 12 to 13, A final. Take your marks.
Tight race in the 11 and under A final. Let's see what the 12 to 13-year-old A final has in store. We have UCSC lanes 1, 2, 7 with Glenn Cohen 8, Japshi Sandhu 1, Gwyneth Power 2, Christina Bergman 3, Isabella Short 4, Zoe Hung 5, Sarah Lee 6, Jiang Jun Lee 7, Stella Hooper in 8. And middle of the pool, lane 4, Isabella Short with the early lead. She has both Christina Bergman and Zoe Hung right on her feet, and they're going to try and move up. Good underwaters by all three of our leaders there. Behind our three leaders, though, it is lanes 1, 2, 6, 7, and 8, all in a line. Short stretched out that lead. Good underwater by Zoe in lane 5 to try and eat into it. But they have work to do, not enough pool left to do it. Isabel's getting there for first. Tight race here for second between Christina and Zoe. Looks like Christina out-touched it. And now the race for fourth. We have lanes 1, 2, 6, 7. It is going to be lane 7, followed by lane 6. But great tight
Swimmers,
racing
please
there.
clear the pool. Results on the board are official. Girls 12 to 13, B final.
B final, girls 12 to 13, 100-meter backstroke. We look to have an opening in lane 8, so let's let the alternate.
Take your marks.
No alternate. Brooklyn Lundberg in 1. Sahib Kaur in 2. Pia Gruffet 3. Vane Wu 4. Mia Papa Uria in 5. Holly Wall 6. Arvia Kreshi in 7. Quinn Moses in 8. Nice mix of swimmers here. We have Okotoks, UCSC, and also Keanu. Too tight to call as we come under the flags after this first 50. Looks to be Edmonton in 6 with a bit of a lead. But we have about 5 swimmers turning within a second. And all 7 within about a second and a half. But it's Edmonton, Keanu, Holly Walsh in 6. Hanging on to that lead, and she's really attacking the last few strokes here before the turn. Good underwater by Holly, and also Mia from UCSC in 5 and 6. And a hard charging Okotoks swimmer up in lane 3 as well. It will be Keanu in 6 takes it, followed by UCSC in 5 and Okotoks in 3. Good reputation of clubs and placings in that B final for the girls.
Swimmers,
12 to 13.
please clear the pool. Results on the board are official. Girls 14 and over, A final.
Fourteen and over, A final.
Take your marks.
So great to see the mix of clubs again in this A final for 14 and over. We have UCSC, Mavs, Glencoe, and SLN. Georgia Beretti in 1, Kaylee Dallimore in 2, Brinna Hurd in 3, Natalie Wares in 4, Natasha Thornhill 5, Emma Nguyen in 6, Ella Gassner 7, Charlie Lee Casado in 8. Coming to the flags at the halfway, it is Glencoe in the middle. That is lane 4, Natalie Wares with about a half body length over her teammate, Natasha Thornhill in 5. And our Glencoe swimmers in the middle of the pool are really working through this, coming into the final turn. Glencoe looking to go 1-2 here, but Brinna Hurd up in lane 3 from Okotoks, trying to ruin that party. Natalie Wares, lane 4, takes the win. And it will be a Glencoe 1-2. Followed by Okotoks in 3 and 2 fast finishing dinos close behind that.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official.
Event 40, boys 100-meter backstroke. 11 and under, A final.
We have 4 finals here for the boys 100-meter backstroke. A finals in 11 and under, 12 to 13, and 14 and over, and also a B final in the 12 to 13.
Take your marks.
A final, boys 11 and under, 100-meter backstroke. William Curzan in 1, Sam Burke 2, Anson Sweet 3, Nicholas Gergesen 4, Brody Strong 5, Arthur Wu 6, Aiden Zhang 7, Ronan Proudfoot in 8. We have Keanu in 1, Mavs in 2, and Dinos in the rest of the pool. And it is Nicholas, lane 4, with a big lead after the first 50. No one else is getting on that train, but let's see what happens for second. Lane 5 sitting in second now, that's Brody Strong. He has about a body length lead on the rest of the field with lanes 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, all close behind. But Nicholas, middle of the pool, take this one going away. He had a 110.6 coming in. He's at a 106 on the clock now. Let's see what he does. Personal best, middle of the pool. Second place is still Brody Strong, UCSC in lane 5. He had a 123 coming in. And he has a 122 on the board. And it looks to be a dyno sweep with lane 6 just out touching the Mavs swimmer up in lane 2.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official. Boys 12 to 13, A final.
A final, 12 to 13 boys. 100-meter backstroke.
Take your marks.
So movement on that start. We'll see what the judges want to do with that. Lane 1, Maxim Leitovin. Ethan Lang in 2. Ian Jing in 3. Odin Proudfoot 4. Trahinja Grejovic in 5. Logan Stir in 6. Noah Song 7. Dominique Auger in 8. And it's middle of the pool. Owen Proudfoot with about a body length over a lane 5 dyno, who's looking to move up. But Odin, smooth as you like. Tight field, but Odin in 4 is pulled away. UCSC in 5, followed by Mavs in 6. Odin, smooth as Remco in a TT, is going to take this one with about 10 meters left. UCSC in 5, really working hard to stay ahead of the Mavs swimmer in 6. Odin for the touch. Trahinja in 5, in 2nd, and Mavs Logan Stair in 6 with a nice finish. And look at the finish for 4th. 2 Keanu swimmers in 1 and 8, touching in 4th and 5th.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official. 12 to 13, B final. Take your marks.
B final, 12 to 13 boys, 100-meter backstroke. Drake Zhang in 2. Matthew Cohn in 3. Ben Matthew in 4. Apologies to the swimmer in 5. Your name is cut off. And Jensen Davis in 7. Ten meters left in this opening 50. Looks like a battle between the two dinos in lanes 4 and 5. Turning together, followed by the Okotoks swimmer in 3, not far behind, and also Okotoks in 7. Lane 2, Drake Zhang, UCSC, also looking to move up in this final 50. But the battle is middle of the pool. Ben Matthew coming to the turns, picked up his rhythm. He's going to turn just ahead of his teammate in lane 5. Ben now with the faster turnover, the faster kick coming into this final 10 meters. He's eking out an advantage over his teammate. Ben Matthew closes one out in 4, followed close by his teammate in 5. And Okotoks in lane 3 has really picked up their stroke rate, and they're going to touch for the final podium position. And a tight race there between lanes 2 and 7.
Please clear the pool. The results on the board are official. 14 and over, A final.
14 and over, A final.
Take your marks.
Alex Yu in 1, Nathan Balkwell in 2, Cole Ronning in 3, Andy Hu 4, Declan Hooper 5, Jesse McKee 6, Parker Vander Weston in 7, and Reese England from the Mavs in 8. And through 25, it is Andy Hu in 4, followed by Declan Hooper in 5 and Cole Ronning in 6. So we have Dinos, Gators, and Okotoks into this final 50. Declan in 5, really working hard to get back on terms. His dad is a Locust Strava influencer. But it looks to be Andy Hu, UCSC in 5. Working those underwaters to get out ahead. He has open water on Declan in 5. Andy Hu touches first, followed by Declan from Glencoe in 2. And our Okotoks swimmer in lane 3 with a strong finish there. Back to the rest of the field. We have Jesse McKee, LRSC in 6. And he's going to touch for 4th place over the Dino in lane 2.
Swimmers, please clear the
Good,
pool.
fast swimming in this 100-meter backstroke to close out our backstroke finals in the 100-meter.
The results on the board are official.
Event 41, girls 100 meters freestyle, 11 and under, A final.
And if you're missing the fast excitement of short track speed skating at the
Take
Olympics,
your
no
marks.
worries. We have finals here in 100 freestyle. First off, 11 under 8 final. Mabel Zhu in 1, Natalie Ning in 2, Sarah Clark 3, Alexandra Knox 4, Erin Chung 5, Lyndon Matthews 6, Jada Maggetto in 7, and Sage Hegedus in 8. And as this A final finishes their first 50, we have a dead heat between about 8 swimmers. Everyone turning within about a body length of each other. It looks to be lane 7. That's Jada Maggetto, CBACW, pulling ahead though. She really came on that turn, and she's about a body length lead on the field now. And lane 7 really attacked that 25. Let's see if she can hang on for the finish. Still lane 7, about halfway through this final 25. And it's the middle of the pool now, back on turns with 7. It looks to be lane 4 with the Dinos. Trying to get out ahead. Tight finish here it will be. Lane 4 Dino, followed close by your early leader in lane 7.
Swimmers,
Fast
please clear the
finishing
pool.
there. (12 and 13), a final.
Results on the board are official. Girls 12 to 13, A final. Take your marks.
A final, 12 to 13, 100 meter freestyle. Sophia Stenner in 1, Zoe Hang in 2, Erica Sutherland 3, Kate Lagasse in 4, Luna Way 5, Erica Hadley 6, Jamie Zhao 7, Gwyneth Power in 8. Middle of the pool with the early lead, that is Glencoe, Kate Lagasse. She's got about a half body length on Luna Way in 5 as these swimmers turn for their final 50. And it's still Kate with a lead on Luna Way. Luna trying hard to get back on terms. Final turn. Kate first to the wall. First up. Luna closing hard. But Kate Lagasse, tape to tape, lane 4 Glencoe over Luna in 5. And it looks like Erica Sutherland in 3, just out touching the other Glencoe swimmer in 6.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official. Girls 12 to 13, B final. Take your marks.
B final, 12 to 13. Amelia Horvath 1, Isla Estrada 2, Catherine Song 3, Jiang Zheng Li 4, Megan Veneur 5, Pierre Griffey in 6, Sana Kuner 7, and Mia Papa Urier in 8. Coming to the wall is UCSC in 4 with the early lead. Still lane 4 UCSC with the lead coming through to the final turn, followed closely by her teammates in lanes 3 and 5. And Okotoks Mavs in 6 also trying to move up on things. But they race for home. Lane 4, UCSC stretching things out. Gonna be a big PB in the middle of the pool here, I think. Followed by her teammates in 3 and 5.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. We have a disqualification in lane 7. The results on the board are official. Girls 14 and over, A final.
Girls 14 over A final.
Take your marks.
The leader Vam in 1. Georgia Brevetti in 2. Mikhaila Karna 3. Lily Kotkes in 4. Ella Wilson 5. Emily Clark 6. Chloe Van Meenen in 7. Clara Mason in 8. And coming to the turn, it looks to be Glencoe in lane 4 with the lead, followed by her teammate in 3 and the Dino in 5. The 3 leaders with about a body length on the rest of the field. But we have Dinos in lane 2 and Keanu in 5 trying to close that down. Final 15 meters. Glencoe, middle of the pool. Lane 4 is led from the start, but lane 3 now moving up. It'll be a tight finish. It will be lane 3. Lane 4 led the race until the final 2 meters, with lane 3 being Michaela O'Connor sneaking in to outtouch her teammate Lily in lane 4.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official.
Event 42, boys 100-meter freestyle, 11 and under, A final. Take your marks.
A final, 11 and under boys 100-meter freestyle. Kansu Mack in 1, Ronan Proudfoot 2, Jesse Yang 3, Arthur Wu 4, William Corzan 5, Howard Simonson 6, Calvin Power 7, and Raymond Rempel from Mavs in 8. Arthur Wu in 4 and William Corzan from Keanu in 5 with the early lead. They're going to test together going into their final 50. And they're followed closely by lane 3, that being Jesse Yang from the Dinos. But lanes 4, lane 5 are really stretching out the elastic here. I don't see any swimmers getting back on turns with them, but it's going to be a dash to the finish for these two. Keanu first to turn. Good underwater by Arthur Wu in 4 to get him just ahead of the Keanu swimmer, 10 meters left. Under the flags is still the Dino. Edmonton picking up their stroke rate. And it is lane 4, just out touching Keanu in 5.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official. 12 to 13, A final.
Twelve to 13,
Take
A
your
final.
marks.
Gavin Arnott, Mavs in 1. Kale Helgas, Keanu in 2. Queen Shun Lee, UCSC 3. Simon Wagner, UCSC 4. Jack Palmer, UCSC 5. Noah Song, UCSC 6. Nathan Yee, UCSC 7. Maxim Lativin, EKSC in 8. Middle of the pool, Simon Wagner, first to turn, with about a body length over his teammate Jack Palmer in 5. And they have a hard charging field behind them. Keanu up in lane 2, really trying to put a move on here to get back into that first or second position. Final 25. Simon just taking up that stroke rate. Jack fighting hard behind in 5. Jack's going to run out of room. There will be Simon Wagner, middle of the pool, lane 4 with the win, followed by Jack Palmer in 5. And the race for third will be Keanu and UCSC goes to UCSC in lane 6.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official. Boys 14 and over, A final. Take your marks.
Some movement on that start out of lane 7, but it is Hao Lee in 1, Alex Yu 2, Cole Ronning 3, Gavin Pacitti 4, Declan Hooper 5, Jackson Much in 6, Giado Hu in 7, Juno Park in 8. Coming to the turn, middle of the pool, we have Mavs in 4, Declan in 5 from Glencoe will be the first to turn. Declan in 5 was second in the backstroke. Let's see if he can do one better today. His teammate, though, Jackson Much in 6, trying to move up on his shoulder. Final 25. Gavin in lane 4 for Mavs with a great underwater. That put him slightly ahead of Declan. Declan, though, picking it up under the flags. Declan moving away. Will be Declan in 5, followed by Okotoks in 4, and a teammate from Glencoe in 6. Some fast finishing there.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official.
Event 43, girls 100 meters breaststroke, 11 and under, A final. Take your marks.
Girls A final, 11 and under, 100-meter breaststroke. Vegan Harlan 1, Jessica Gerlitz 2, Elizabeth Liu in 3, Grace Lee 4, Tiffany Chen 5, Elsa Brumerden in 6, Scurry Sayov in 7, and Jada Maggetto in 8. And a tight field as they close off this first 50 of the 100-meter breaststroke. It is lane 4, Grace Lee, with a bit of a lead over her teammate Tiffany Chen in lane 5. Grace Lee first to turn, followed closely by Tiffany. And lane 7 from Keanu Scory also trying to move up the field. Grace Lee still holding that thin lead over Tiffany Chan in 5. Final 15 meters. Grace Lee with a strong glide. Tiffany working hard to get back on, but it will be Grace in 4, followed by Tiffany in 5, and Keanu in 7, touching in for 3rd.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official. Girls 12 to 13, A final. Take your marks.
12 to 13, A final. Japji Sandhu in 1, Suerva Ram in 2, Nora Hawkins 3, Gabrielle Koo 4, Luna Wei 5, Noelle Chow 6, Sarah Lee 7, Holly Walsh in 8. And it looks like lanes 3, 4, 5 in a tight battle here of the coming back to turn on the 50. Nora in 3, Gabby in 4, Luna in 5, and they have a body length on the rest of the field. It is Gabby first to touch in 4. Who is a better pullout? Luna worked that wall to get ahead as they turn for the final 50. Luna in 5 trying to put pressure on the rest of the field after the turn, but she fell back a little bit. And it looks to now be Nora in lane 6, really working that 25. Final 15 meters. Nora just ahead. Gabby in 5, though, really pulling strong through the final 5 meters, and it will be, though, Nora just out-touching Gabby in 4, with Luna in 5 coming in 3rd. So our early leaders hung on there over a class fast finishing field.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official. Girls 12 to 13, B final. Take your marks.
B final, girls 12 to 13, 100-meter breaststroke. Jana Jabber 1, Violet Fisher 2, Isla Strata 3, Brooklyn Lundberg 4, Amani Hassan 5, Bronwyd Rubenstein in 6. And looks like Mavs in the middle of the pool, lane 4 out to the early start. That's Brooklyn Lundberg. And she's followed by her teammate, Amani Hassan in 5, and Isla Strata from Keanu up in lane 3. But it is Brooklyn with about a body length and a half lead as she's going to turn at the 50. Brooklyn still looking smooth out front. Her teammate trying to pick up the tempo, trying to get back on terms. The final 25 for Brooklyn, middle of the pool. She has clean water behind her. And it looks to be a battle between Okotoks in 5, Keanu in 3 for second place. Brooklyn middle of the pool in 4 for the Mavs will take the lead, followed by her teammate in 5. And Keanu in 3 coming in third place.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official. Girls 14 and over, A final. Take your marks.
A final, 14 and over girls, 100 meter breaststroke. Ella Gassner in 1, Charlie Licasato in 2, Lily Coctus in 3, Brooke Heisman in 4, Charlotte Wears 5, Claire McDonald 6, Emma Wynn in 7, Anna Ducalo in 8. And we have Gators in 3 and 5. With the early lead over our fast closing Okotoks in 6. And going out into this final 50, it is going to be Charlotte Wares from Glencoe in 5 with the lead, looking to extend it. But we have also Claire McDonald Mavs in 6 and Brooke from Glencoe in lane 4 with a tight battle for second. Charlotte Wares, Glencoe middle of the pool, lane 5 will take this. She had a 1:19 entry time. She's under the flags at 1:14. She's going to about match her entry time, and the battle for second is going to go to Okotoks in 6, just out touching Glencoe in 3. And that was Claire McDonald in 6 for Okotoks, who really took it up that final 50 meters to take that second position.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official.
Event 44, boys 100-meter breaststroke, 11 and under, A final. Take your marks.
Boys 11 and under A final have made a breaststroke. Theodore Kaisner in 1, Daniel C in 2, Christian Bala in 3, Elliot Lee 4, Zaid Mansour in 5, Karna Watson in 6, Ethan Yao 7, Kale Kurtz in 8. So we have Glencoe in 1, Mavs in 8, and Dinos filling out the rest of the lanes. And at that first turn, it looks to be Dinos in the middle of the pool. Looking to take advantage of the home pool advantage here with lane 3, Christian Bahala on an early lead. He's going to turn together with lane 5. That's Zaid Mansour, followed closely by Connor Watson in 6. And a big underwater by Connor Watson in 6 to get himself back into position. Zaid, lane 5. Still neck and neck with lane 3, that being Christian, both from the Dinos. They turn to the 25 together. They turn to the 50 together. They turn to the 75 together. Christian in 3, pushing that pace, picking up that tempo. He's got about a half body length lead now over lane 4. And it is going to go lane 3, lane 4, lane 5 with Connor Watson in 6.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official. Boys, 12 to 13, A final.
(12 to 13), A final. Boys
Take
100
your
meter
marks.
breaststroke. Gavin Arnett in 1, Maxim Williams 2, Trahinja Graviga in 3, Artem Nahoda in 4, Zachary Flora 5, Ben Matthews 6, Liam Funk 7, Maxim in 8. And it looks like to be Artem in lane 4 with the early lead. Under the flags after the first 50, it is going to be Artem from the Dinos in 4, followed by his teammate in 3. And Zachary Flora from Mavs Swimming Okotoks touching in 3rd and looking to move up. A good underwater by Ben Matthew in 6 also puts him back into the conversation. Artem Nahoda, lane 4 though, pushing the pace, moving into the final 25. He's going to have open water behind him. With Dinos in 3, Mavs in 5, neck and neck for that second. Strahinja, Dinos, lane 3, picking up the pace, putting pressure not only on first, but also claiming second. It will be Dino in 4. 3, followed close by Okotoks in 5. Strahinja in lane 3 really picked things up that last
Swimmers,
25 and
please
almost
clear
took
the
the lead
pool.
over Artem. But Artem did hang on to take the 100 meter breaststroke.
The results on the board are official. Boys, 14 and over, A final. Take your marks.
A final of 14 and over 100 meter breaststroke. Kyron Younger, EKSC in 2. Alex Yu, EKSC in 3. Daniel Hu, UCSC in 4. Gavin Piketty, Mavs in 5s. And Juno Park, EKSC in 6. Daniel Hu, the lone dino in the pool, but he has about a body length lead over Gavin from the Mavs in lane 5 as they turn for the final 50. And our 3 Edmonton Keanu swimmers turning close together, all in the hunt for that 3rd position. Daniel Hu had a 1:18 entry time, and he's first to turn, coming home in the final 25, followed by Gavin from Mavs with a 1:23 entry time. About 15 meters left for our leaders. Daniel Hu, 1:18 coming in, is going under the flags at a 1:14. And he's right on his personal best pace, with Gavin from Mavs taking 2 seconds off his entry time. Alex Yu, 1:27 coming in, and he's a 1:20 on the board. So again, right around that personal best mark.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official.
Event 45, girls 100 meters butterfly, girls 11 and under, A final. Take your marks.
Girls 11 and under, 100-meter butterfly, A final. Isla Sadler in 1, Savannah Martinson in 2, Taya Noss in 3, Mavis Lee in 4, Madison Benzel in 5, Victoria Drabina in 6, Elizabeth Liu in 7, Juliana Urbuda in 8. And coming in through the first 50, it looks to be Mavis Lee, lane 4, with about a body length on Taya Noss in 3 and Madison Benzel in 5. Good underwater by Madison there, moves her up into 2nd place. Still Mavis Lee in the middle of the pool, hanging on but not able to stretch her lead. Madison and Taya hanging tight. Final turn. Mavis Lee off the wall, looking strong. Madison Benzel in 5, also looking very strong. Taya Noss looked a little tired on the wall, but now she's picking it up. She's going to try and take this one out. Under the flags for Mavis. Taya closing fast. It will be Mavis. Taya with a strong swim in lane 3, and also Madison in 5 to close that out.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are official. Girls 12 to 13, A final.
A final,
Take
girls 12 to
your
13.
marks.
Vane Wu in 1, Jamie Zhao in 2, Holly Walsh in 3, Isabella Short in 4, Bentley Moody in 5, Catherine Song in 6, Isla Estrada in 7, Santa Cooner in 8. And Isabella Short lane 4 really attacking this one, taking this one out aggressive. Coming into the halfway mark. If you wanted to get on the Isabella train, you are too late. She has a few body lengths over the field, but it's Gators in lane 5 turning for second, and a tight field behind her. Isabella in 4 is going to take this one, but the battle for second is alive and well with Jamie Zhao in lane 2, Bentley Moody in lane 5. And Keanu's in lanes 3 and 7, also looking to get back on the terms. But it is Glencoe, Bentley Moody in 5, second place into the final 25. We saw a lot of movement in the final 25 meters in the last final. Let's see what's happening today. Look at Keanu in lane 3. Keanu in lane 3, that's Holly Walsh really picking things out, coming out of nowhere. Glencoe trying to hang on. It will be Glencoe for second, followed by Keanu. 300ths of a second there. Strong finish by Keanu.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are not yet official. Girls 14 and over, A final.
.14 and over, A final.
Take your marks.
Emily Clark, Edmonton Keanu in 3. Michaela O'Connor, Glencoe in 4. Brenna Hurd, Mavs in 5. Natasha Thornhill, Glencoe in 6. And through the first 25, it is Glencoe in lane 4 with about a body length lead on the field. The Okotoks swimmer in 5, that's Brenna Hurd, really looking to hang tough. And everyone's up and flying here into the final 50. But it is Glencoe, that's McCall O'Connor, with a 1:10 entry time, and she's leading the field to the wall. Turning it a 53, looking for a personal best here tonight. Brenna Hurd, Bav swimming, with a 1:15.77 entry time, looking to close down that. Glencoe in 4. Comes in right around her personal best. Brenner from Mavs in 5 at a 1:15 entry time. She's going to tie that tonight. And it looks to be Gators going first and third tonight with lane 6, Natasha Thornhill touching.
Swimmers, please clear the pool.
Officials having a bit of a party over the timing booth, so a bit of a delay here to start the boys 11 and under A final for 100-meter butterfly.
Results on the board are official.
Event 46, boys 100-meter butterfly, 11 and under, A final. Take your marks.
11 under A final, 100-meter butterfly. Looks to be a Gator party tonight with 5 Glencoe swimmers in the pool, 3 dinos. Hartley Tay in 1, Adam Gray in 2, Anthony Hess in 3, Nicholas Gerges in 4, Ivan Starkov in 5, Kingston Moody 6, Brody Strong 7, and Lachlan LJ in 8. But it is in the middle of the pool, Nicholas and Ivan from UCSC. First to touch with a big lead over the field. So those two are out and ahead. Third place is between Gators in 1, 2, and 6, 8. Front of the base, though, is stroke for stroke, lane 4. That is Nicholas, UCSC, with a bit of a lead over his teammate Ivan in 5. In the girls' vases, we saw a lot of movement that last 25 meters and 100 fly. But it looks to be Nicholas locking this one down. Body length at the flags. He'll close it out. Ivan coming in for second. On the battle for third, we have Gators in 2, 6, and 8. Lane 8 really picked up the last 25, but lane 6 was ahead and is going to hang on. Lane 8 touching for fourth over his teammate in lanes 2 and 1.
Swimmers, please clear the pool.
All right, and the refs look happy with the results from the last heat, so we'll move on to A
There have
final.
been disqualifications in lane 1 and lane 7. The board is now official.
And in the A final
Boys,
for 11
12 to
under, we
13,
had disqualifications
A
in lanes 1 and 7. Boys 12 to 13, A final, 100-meter butterfly. Odin Proudfoot in 2. Keishan Lee in 3. Kazeo Lee in 4. Jack Palmer 5. Carlo Bigio in 6. Kale Hegedus in 7. And Nathan Yee in 8. We have Keanu in lane 6, 7. And Dinos filling out the rest of the field. Coming to the turn. Lane 4, that is Kazeo Lee with a big lead over the field. Jack Palmer in 5, turning for second, just ahead of Odin in lane 2, and the two Keanu swimmers on terms as well. Kazeo has this one well in hand. Jack in second, about a half body length over Odin in 3. Odin looking good up in lane 2. Trying to pull it back on Jack. But Jack, smooth as you like, is going to come in for second. Odin, top of the pool, lane 2 for third. And Keanu in lane 6 and 7, closing fast. Lane 8, Nathan Yee, UCSC, 136 coming in. He's going to better that tonight.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official. Boys 14 and over, A final. Take your marks.
14 and over, a final 100-meter butterfly. This will not take long. Jesse McKee, LRSC in 3. Andy Hu, UCSC in 4. Samuel Urvia, UCSC in 5. Sahaj Singh, UCSC in 6. Andy Hu with the lead coming into the turn, followed closely by Jesse McKee, LRSC up in 3. Some good underwaters there by Andy Hu to stretch that lead out. He's at about a body length now on the swimmers in 3 and 5. And Andy took control of this one through that third 25. It is not looking back now as his lead is extending. Jesse McKee with the early second position is fighting hard now to keep that over Samuel from UCSC in 5. Andy's going to take that one. Lane 3, Jesse is going to get there in time. Lane 5, Samuel really picked it up the second half, and Sahaj Singh close behind them as well.
The results on the board are official.
Event 47, girls 200 IM, 11 and under, A final. Take your marks.
Girls 11 and under A final, 200 meters IM. Kicking off the final 2 events of the night. We have 200 IM followed by the 400 IM. Lane 1, Savannah Martinson, Glencoe. Lane 2, Scurry Suave, Keanu. Elsa Brahmadan, lane 3, UCSC. Jessica Gerlitz, lane 4, EKSC. Regan Hawley in 5, UCSC. Erin Chung, UCSC in 6. Aylin Abispor, UCSC in 7. And Olivia Hu, UCSC in 8. On to the backstroke. It is UCSC, middle of the pool, lane 5. That is Regan Hawley with a lead over Keanu. Jessica Gerlitz in lane 4. Vegan looking very smooth through that opening backstroke, stretched her lead out. Jessica Gerlitz, Keanu turning in second. With Dinos in lane 3, that's Elsa looking to move up into the second position. And we also have Dinos, Aaron and Aylin in 6 and 7 trying to move up as well. But so far through the first 100, it is Vegan Holly, UCSC with the lead. But Keanu, strong breaststroke in lane 3, cutting into that lead. Trying to tighten this race up before they get to the final dash.
Can I take it? Microphone! Talk to me.
That second place was to play for coming out of the backstroke portion, but Jessica now in 4, EKSC's really picked things up. And she's made up a few body lengths on Vegan Holly in 5. And they're going to be touching within half a second of each other. Vegan first to touch, Jessica close behind. They're off on the freestyle. Lane 3, Elsa from UCSC touching in 3rd, just ahead of Erin Chung in 6. Final 25 for our leaders. Vegan's taken that lead back, but a good underwater by Jessica gets her up to Vegan's shoulders. 15 meters left for the leaders. Under the flags. Jessica fighting all swim to get back on terms, is just going to run out of room. Vegan Holly's going to take it. The battle for 3rd now. Elsa has held that since the start in lane 3. She's going to close it out. Teammate Erin Chung in 6 for 4th.
Swimmers, please clear the pool.
Some scoreboard issues here, just holding the swimmers at the A final. Girls 12 to 13,
Results
200
are
meter IM.
unofficial. Girls 12 to 13, A final.
I'm not. Who's the 16-year-old? Wait, what later? 16-year-old. What later?
Take your marks.
A final, girls 12 to 13, 200 meter IM. Maya Papaora, UCSC in 1. Nora Hawkins, UCSC in 2. Sophia Stenner, UCSC in 3. Kate Lagasse, Glencoe in 4. Christina Bergman, UCSC in 5. Noelle Chow, UCSC in 6. Stella Hooper, Glencoe, lane 7. And Isla Shea Stafford, UCSC in 8. Glencoe with the early lead. That is Kate over Christina Bergman from UCSC. So your early leaders are Kate from Glencoe, followed by Christina Bergman and Sophia Stenner in 3rd, but a fast charging backstroke field is going to make this one close. Kate, first to turn. She's stretching that elastic. Christina fighting hard to stay on terms. Our 2 swimmers in 4 and 5 pushing out their advantage. Sophia Stenner in 3 trying to stay tough. And we also have lane 6, Noelle Chow moving up on the backstroke. Halfway through. Kate from Glencoe led through the first two legs. Looking to hold on here through the third. Kate stretched that out through the first half of the breaststroke. Good pull out there. Christina trying to get back on turns, but that elastic is just stretching out. Sophia Stenner in 3, trying to pick it up and take over second. But look at lane 6, Noel Chow fighting hard through this as well. Kate, final 50 of free. Christina turning on to the free. Sophia now as well, followed very closely by lane 6 and also Nora Hawkins up in 2. Final free. These swimmers with a mask of pain trying to close this one out. No question who's going to take this one. It will be Kate Lagasse-Glencoe in 4. She came with a 2:42. She has a 2:35 on the board now, trying to put up a PB. Christina Bergman following close, and a battle for third between Noel and Stenner in 6 and 3. Christina's going to close this one out for second in a 2. Clock's not working for me. Sophia for third, Noel Chow for 6, and Nora Hawkins in lane 2 with a good finish. And Stella Hooper in 7 with a good close, just ahead of lane 1 UCSC, and Isla UCSC in 8.
Swimmers, please clear the pool.
You gotta build up.
Results on the board are unofficial. Girls 14 and over, A final. Take your marks.
14 and over, girls A final.
Oh, stop it,
Ella Wilson, UCSC in 4. Claire McDonald, Mavs in 5. And Ella Gassner, SLN in 6. Tight race with this opening 50 meters of fly. It is Ella Wilson, UCSC, who will touch first, about a half body length over the Mavs swimmer in lane 5. And Ella Gassner in lane 6, looking to move up in the backstroke portion. Really powering through the water. She gets ready to flip over to her second 25 of back. Front of the race, Ella Wilson, UCSC. Claire McDonald, Mavs. UCSC's just stretched that lead out a little bit, about a body length and a half. UCSC turning onto the breaststroke. Claire McDonald now is going to start her breaststroke leg. So a lot of movement in some of the breaststroke legs early on, especially in the 11 and under A final. So let's see if anyone can move up today. Ella Wilson, final 25 abreast. And Ella trying to put her stamp on this race. Under the flags, closing out the breaststroke. Trying to stamp out any push from lanes 5 and 6. She's going to have open water going into the freestyle. Claire McDonald with a really good breaststroke leg is off to her freestyle. And Ella Gassner in 6. Tighten things up a lot through that final breaststroke portion and is onto the freestyle.
Is that the microphone? You hear the microphone.
Ella Wilson, lane 4, UCSC, is
What's up,
going to
guys?
take this
I'm doing
one out. She had a
200.
2:42 coming in, 2:36 on the clock. She goes under the flags, and a personal best in the pool for lane 4. Lane 5, Claire McDonald came in with a 2:50. The clock's not working for me, but hopefully she's close to that time as well.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Results on the board are unofficial.
Event 48, boys 200-meter IM. 11 and under, A final. Take your marks.
Boys, 11 and under, A final, 200-meter IM. Lachlan Elgie in 1 from Glencoe. Hartley Tay, Glencoe in 2. Zaid Mansour, UCSC in 3. Aiden Zhang, UCSC in 4. Jai-Yun Lee, UCSC in 5. Kingston Moody, Glencoe in 6. Adam Gray, Glencoe in 7. Arav Singh, UCSC in lane 8. And it is 4 and 5 dynos. Early lead through this breaststroke portion. The rest of the field close behind those. There's lots of movement too through the back and breast portion. And Zaid in lane 3 is not waiting around on this breaststroke. He's really trying to move back on terms, as is Glencoe in lanes 6 and 7. Aiden Zhang, middle of the pool, first to turn. Zaid Mansour really moved out through that backstroke. He was third flipping onto his back and is now pushing, trying to be first at the wall. Aiden Zhang first onto the breast, followed by Zaid in 3 and Ji Yan in lane 5. Glencoe now in lane 2, 6, and 7, all turning together into the breaststroke. Halfway through the breaststroke is still Aiden, middle of the pool, maintaining that lead over Zaid in 3. Zaid in 3, picking up the tempo, checking over his shoulder, moving into first place under the flags. Guts are going to win it in this final 50 of freestyle between Zaid and Aiden, lanes 3 and 4. Jayung in 5 has been in third place all day, trying to defend that from Glencoe in lane 2. Stroke for stroke, head of the race. Zaid and Aiden. Aiden, first to turn. Zaid buries his head, picks up the stroke rate. Zaid lengthening out that reach, trying to get ahead of Aiden, who's led through this whole entire 200. Final few strokes, it is going to be Zaid in 3. Waited till the very end, but just snuck ahead there in front of Aiden in 4. And look at Aiden Zhang's face in 4. What a great effort. He put it all out there.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are unofficial. Boys 12 to 13, A final. Take your marks.
12 to 13, A final, 200 IM. Aaron Zhang in 1, UCSC. Archer Gore lane 2, Glencoe. Artem Nahoda, 3, UCSC. Kazeo Lee in 4, UCSC. Ethan Lang in 5, UCSC. Apology to lane 6, your name is cut off. Lane 7, Noah Song, UCSC. Zachary Flora in 8. Kazeo Lee won the 100-meter butterfly by a good margin, is the first onto the backstroke here as well. But Ethan Lang in 5 and Artem Nahoda in 3 also trying to get back up. Kazeo in 4. Goddard early. Is not looking back. Kazeo looks to be out front, but lanes 3 and 5, Artem and Ethan. Tight battle for second here. Artem and Ethan, stroke for stroke in second place. Glencoe in lane 2 looking to move up as well. And also we have Dinos in lane 6 and 7 trying to make inroads into that second spot. Kazeo turning for the freestyle. He's going to take this one out, but a tight battle here for second still. Second place battle, lane 3, Artem Nahedo, UCSC. Lane 5, Ethan Lang. They're turning together onto the 50. Ethan attacking this first 25 of the 50-meter freestyle, trying to get the up on Artem in lane 3. Kazeo with a good finish there, 2:29 with a 2:31 coming in, personal best. Second place battle. Ethan in 5, took out that first 25 really hard, hanging on now. With a body length over Artem Nahedo in 3, it will be Ethan taking second place, teammate Artem in 3rd. And a battle here for 4th between Dinos in 6, Glencoe in 2. It will be the Dinos there, followed closely by Glencoe. And lane 7 and 8, they're going to touch together.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are unofficial. Boys 12 to 13, B final. Take your marks.
Boys 12 to 13, B final, 200 IM. a few scratches. So we have Maxim Williams, UCSC in 3. Tristan Cox's Eels, UCSC in 4. Nathan Yee, UCSC in 5. And it's Tristan and Nathan. Stroke for stroke, finishing off this butterfly. Nathan working that underwater. Pushes that lead out a little bit over Tristan. Coming up onto the backstroke. And Maxim Williams in 3. Some smooth backstroke trying to eat into that lead. Nathan Yee first to turn, followed by Tristan, Maxim in 3rd. And it was Nathan and Tristan neck for neck through the butterfly. Nathan then really worked that underwater to get out ahead and held it through this backstroke portion. Not a lot of movement yet through the breaststroke. Is still Nathan Yee with about a body length over Tristan in lane 4. Good breakout by Nathan. And by Tristan. Tristan's not letting Nathan get away on this. Nathan trying to stretch out that elastic. Tristan really hanging in tight. And now Tristan's picking it up. Tristan right on the feet of Nathan. Within striking distance in this final 50 of freestyle. And Maxim up in lane 3, finishing off the breaststroke, getting ready for his 50 of free. Nathan Yee with a 3:10 entry time. He's a 2:46 on the clock now. Nathan Yee looking to close out this race, looking to get a personal best. He's under the flags. 3:10 entry time, and he's going to go 3:01 for a big personal best. Tristan in lane 4, also with a personal best. Maxim up in 3 with a 3:11 coming in, and he's closing out a 3:14, so right on his personal best as well.
The results on the board are official. Boys, 14 and over, A final. Take your marks.
14 and over, a final 200 IM. Closing out the 200 IMs for the night before we have 2 finals of 400. Parker Vander Westen from Mavs in 2. Hao Lee, UCSC in 3. Sahaj Singh, UCSC in 4. Jackson Much, Glencoe in 5. Nathan Balk-Will from UCSC in 6. And it is Sahaj Singh, UCSC lane 4. Head of the pyramid over Jackson from Glencoe in 5 and Hao Lee from Dinos in 3. Jackson in lane 5 looks to be moving up on Sahaj through this backstroke portion. The gap closed a little bit on that first 25. Let's see if he can pull it in some more. Sahaj looking strong, but not able to get away. Jackson sitting right on his toes. And lane 3 as well, Hao Lee. Only about 2-3 body lengths off the lead as well. Sahaj Singh, UCSC lane 4. Led from the start, trying to stretch that out through the breaststroke portion. Jackson Much at lane 5 has not let this one get out of hand. But it looks like Sahaj has really put down the hammer through this breaststroke portion. Sahaj really took control of this on the breaststroke leg, and I don't think he was coming back on him. Stretching that elastic. Really putting the other swimmers under pressure. And he's going to have open water going to his final 50. The battle for second, though. How Lee in lane 3 has really moved up on Jackson in lane 5, and they're going to have a tight fight here for third, going for second, going to the freestyle. Final 25 for Alita Sahaj Singh, UCSC in the middle of the pool. Jackson Much Galenko in 5. Really picked things up through this opening 25 of the freestyle, and he's put some time into Hao Lee, who's in lane 3. Sahaj with a 2:47 coming in is going to go 2:41.99 tonight. And Jackson Glencoe with a 2:59 entry time. And he is going to touch at 2:53 personal best. Third place battle between lanes 3 and 6. Lane 6 coming out of nowhere on the freestyle portion. And that was Nason Balkwill, a fantastic final 50 meters for the UCSC swimmer.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. The results on the board are official.
Event 49, girls 400 meters IM, A final. Take your marks.
Final 2 finals of the night. Girls 400 meter IM. We have Gwyneth Power, UCSC in 1. Catherine Song, UCSC in 2. Jie Zheng Lee, UCSC in 3. Luna Wei, UCSC 4. Amelia Horvath, UCSC 5. Fiona Sieben, UCSC in 6. And Sana Kuner, UCSC in 7. We look to have a scratch in 6. "25 meters of fly left for Luna Wei, lane 4, UCSC. And she has a big lead over the rest of the field as she's going to move on to the 100 meters of backstroke. Second place right now held down by Jie Jun in lane 3. With a tight battle for third between Gwyneth Power in 1, Catherine Song in 2, and also Amelia Horvath in 5. But lots of swimming left here in this final of 400 meter IM. Luna Wei still out front. Very smooth swimming by Luna here in the 100 meters of backstroke. And she's going to go into her final 50 of back. Second place still held down by the Dino swimmer in lane 3. And she's looking smooth and relaxed going to her final 50 of backstroke. Top of the pool, battle for third. Catherine Song in lane 2, Gwyneth Power in lane 1. Neck and neck through the butterfly portion. Catherine has moved up ahead by about a body length through the opening 50 of backstroke. Luna Way, middle of the pool. 100 meters of breaststroke. She has a strong lead and overshadowing a little bit the excellent swimming by lane 3. Jia Jun Lee from UCSC with a really strong backstroke leg is now moving on to the breast. Catherine Song in 2. Moved that lead on Gwyneth Power a little bit more, but still 200 meters of swimming for those swimmers at the top of the pool. Amelia Horvath in lane 5, finishing off her backstroke portion. And she's an excellent breaststroker, so she's going to look to make up some time as well. And Sana Kuhner in 8. Smooth as you like, under the flags, getting ready for her breaststroke. And Sana had a 7-minute flat entry time, so she's on pace to personal best as well. Still Luna, middle of the pool, 5:38 entry time. Looking better that tonight. And judges on these splits, I think we're going to have a lot of personal bests in the pool. Luna Way, lane 4, finishing off the breaststroke. Lane 4, Luna Way, onto the final 100 meters of her swimming for the weekend. Lane 3, Jia Jun Lee, UCSC. Excellent swim as well. She had a 6:50 entry time. She's going to be well into that tonight as she goes into her final 100 meters of freestyle. Top of the pool, battle for third. Catherine Song stretched that lead out. Maybe 2 or 3 body lengths now over Gwyneth Power. But Gwyneth is an excellent distance swimmer, a strong freestyler, so she's going to try and pull some of that back in. Middle of the pool, Luna Way, 50 meters to go. Turning at a 5:02. Amelia Horvath, lane 5. Really strong swimming out of lane 5. A nice breaststroke person has got her some time back. And she's onto the freestyle now as well. Sana Kuhner in lane 7. She's finishing off a breaststroke, getting it ready for her final 100 meters. And she had a 7-minute entry time and trying to beat that today. She's turning it a 5:37, so personal best. Here we go. Luna Way touches in 5:41. Just off her personal best, but a gutsy swim. Lane 3, Jia Zhan, UCSC. Apologies for pronunciation. She is going to touch in a 5:57. Big personal best there. Amelia Horvath, 50 meters of freestyle left. Top of the pool, battle for third. Catherine Song looking tough. Final 10 meters for her. Smooth under the flags. She had a 6:55 entry time, and she'll take care of that today with a 6:18. Gwyneth Power, 7:06 entry time, and that'll be demolished today with a time of 6:25. Amelia Horvath, final 20 meters. Amelia came in with a 6:50. Trying to get a personal best after a long weekend of swimming. 400 IM on a Sunday night. 6:50 entry time, 6:45, 5-second personal best. And Sana Kuhner, gutsy swim here in 7. Super strong final 100 of freestyle. Looking smooth, looking strong under the flags. 7:08,
Swimmers, please
fantastic
clear the
swimming.
pool.
Anyone who can do 400 IM Sunday night, hats off to them.
Event 50, boys 400 IM. A final.
Final race of the night. Head to head. Sam Revilla,
Take your
Carlo
marks.
Baggio. For reference, Samuel UCSC in lane 4, 5:27 entry time, 16 years of age. Carlo Chiano swimming in lane 5, 6:43 entry time, and is only 12. So we expect to see some distance between these swimmers, but there's also a 4-year age gap. So we're going to be working with them both to get personal best here tonight. And these guys are taking care of that opening fly, no problem. They're just attacking this. Final 25 of fly. Samuel Revilla stretching out that lead. For Carlo in 5 from Chiano, really holding it down tight. Both of them looking strong, no weakness in the stroke. And they're setting themselves up for a strong final 300 meters in this 400 IM.
Okay.
No fear here from these two swimmers. Attacking this race, the only two in the pool, each in their own personal time trial. Sam came with a 5:27.4, Carlo 6:43.7. 50 meters of backstroke left for our lead swimmer from UCSC. Samuel, UCSC milled the pool, finishing off the backstroke portion. Good turn there. Strong breakout as he embarks on his 100 meters of breaststroke. Carlo coming up to the flags to finish off his 100 meters of backstroke. And he is 6:43 coming in. He's going to turn at a 2:59. So well on pace for a personal best here in the pool for Carlo. And a strong looking opening strokes of breaststroke. Really attacking this 100 of breast, setting himself up for a strong finish in the 100 meters of freestyle. Sam on his way back. Closing off the opening 50 of breaststroke. Strong pull, putting that glide to use. Carlo still looking really strong through this breaststroke portion. Really shooting those arms forward, getting a good pull. 50 meters left for him. Out of the race. Samuel, final 50 meters of breaststroke. He's under the flags, 20 meters to go. He has a 5:27 coming in, sitting at a 4:09 now. Final 100 meters of freestyle for our leader, Samuel Revilla, UCSC. And Carlo Chiano closing out his 100 meters of breaststroke. He's under the flags. 6:43 coming in, and he's going to turn into freestyle with a 4:45 on the board. Lots of time for him to work with. Nothing like a 400 IM time trial to close out a Sunday night. Final 50 meters for Samuel Arvilla. Carlo finishing off his opening 50 meters, turning into 5:30. So we're definitely going to see a personal best out of him. Samuel Arvilla, lane 4, is going to take out that final. 5:38. Great swimming for a Sunday night. And Carlo, final turn of the night. Under the flags, he's 20 meters to home. How big will this personal best be? 6:43 coming in. Final 10 meters. He's under the flags. Final strokes. 6:12. 30-second personal
Swimmers,
best to close out the
please
night.
clear the pool. The session is now over. Thank you, officials, coaches,
And that's
and
all till
parents.
next time.